This is a mini lesson analysis on the Marth Ditto. I'll be critiquing the black Marth. Down tilt grab, I mean, you know, grab is still not very reliable, high risk. Um, so you could instead like down tilt and dash dance, or like nair, but the grab is one of the most risky things you could possibly do, unfortunately. And also, when they land, there's a lot of ambiguity what can happen. Like, they don't have to land the way that you want to. It's like, they could have bared or something and, like, you grab that, but instead they could air dodge. So you gotta, like, look out for stuff like this air dodge first, but even if they don't air dodge, you're not guaranteed to grab. So, like, it's okay to, like, extend these interactions. Like, you don't have to commit. And also there, rather than rolling in, I think it's better to just like hold light shield or something. Like, I think rolling in is such a lot of bad things can happen. Also, you're taking too long off of these near strings. They're very, something about it looks slow. I think you're not fast falling as soon as you can. Yeah, so, something about it doesn't look quick to me. And it could also be the recording too, because the recording is yeah, okay, yeah. It's definitely the recording. So yeah, maybe it's the recording messing with my eyes because something about it didn't look right. But maybe it might, like, I think you could look into it perhaps. You could afford smash that if you reacted sooner. Yeah, this is like the whole like if they're gonna double jump to ledge every single time, like you should call that out at some point. You could definitely fair from ledge and like shield immediately afterwards. I guess that's fine too. Yeah, a lot of like all these hard commits. Like the Marth Ditto can look really ugly if you're constantly like going for these like hard commits. Like you could also dash dance, jump accordingly, CC. Also, yeah, that stadium, there is that little lip, so CC crouching there is effectively. Yeah, you see how like your grabs are not working, so you also have to like have some kind of like game sense, just knowing that like it's not going to work. Your hitboxes don't, since it's not a flat line, some of your things are just not going to work. Like your more horizontal hitbox. Yeah, you see how like you're only hard committing, so like yeah, because of like all these gambles that you're doing, it's resulting to high variance gameplay. Also, yeah, definitely something about this recording is not good. So please fix that if you can in future recordings. Yeah, please pick a real ledge option next time. Don't just regular get up. And Mango Dash is not a real ledge option. Uh, Mango Dash is famously him saying that, oh, I could, isn't that invincible? And he would use it for a bit until he started to actually ledge dash. Yeah, they do this neutral DI angle, like they can't get out of it, as you see. I think you timed that down till too late. Yeah. You could definitely fair from ledge here. He is standing close enough for you to get fair from ledge. Well, that was a nice pivot, like that. As a little call out. That's a high reward, but yeah, this is a classic, right? Like they cross you up, so then it makes your reactions a little weird. So like the solution against this, by the way, is to just keep holding shield. There's no reason for you to actually drop shield there. But yeah, you're like always you're like committing to your hard commit gambles for any like ambiguity that they could do. And the solution against that is that you need to extend those interactions. Like you don't have to commit off of it, and then in future interactions, you could be utilizing like your jumps, your CCs, like or wait until they throw out like a hard commit. Those are alternatives that you could go for. But yeah, otherwise, and also like there's just a lot of like little knowledge checks too. Like regarding these like wiggle air dodge, like that happened. Not wiggle air dodge, but they wiggled out of this nair because like they're at low percent. Same thing with that forward throw at like that neutral DI that did end up getting you killed. You didn't need to double jump there, so your defensive play could have been better. You could have wall tech that. So a lot of like little knowledge checks like that. The Marth Ditto is always full of like minute knowledge checks, and it's your job to understand those positions and to play them better. And and yeah, and like try to limit how much you're gambling in these kind of matchups. Uh, rely on more like movement, like low commit first, and then gamble later, essentially. And then also in disadvantage, you want to aim to reset those positions rather than again like dash attacking. Like hell, if you just replace all your dash attacks by dashing towards center, you would get better results. Like you will get more chances, more plays.